Foundation built, we're competing. How quickly can I move with 7 new players? And that's going to be, that'll be the challenge of the next month.
Bruce, what did you see out of those guys today? I mean, obviously transfer and a freshman class. What did you see out of them today?
Well, I mean, it does seem like the court is much smaller because we are faster and we're longer. And just because you get it to the rim doesn't mean that it's going to be an easy one. We've got a little bit more challenge, a little more defense at the rim. And so I thought they played hard, and I thought they competed. And we've got a lot of new pieces.
Bruce, let's talk about T.J. Dunnins, what he brings to the table, and he's a guy that's pretty athletic on the wing.
Yeah, he can really make plays off the bounce, and he's hard to stay in front of. And I think with the new rules as far as the hand checking is concerned, he got a chance to go to the foul line a lot. We're going to see a lot of packed in man-to-man. We're going to see a lot of zone just because of the way these rules are going to be, the way they're going to call the game again. They go back to what it was 2 years ago, and like 2 or 3 years ago, they called everything. So, but Dunnins is hard to stay in front of. He's very long. He's very active. And again, ask me in a couple of weeks how this young group, how much they grow. Right now, they're playing hard. In 2 weeks from now, we'll see how much they can learn.
How are the freshmen kind of coming along so far? They're
talented, they're young, which means they get affected. The highs are high, the lows are low. They've not been through it before. So, as a result, they're going to give it and take it away. I would imagine we're going to have some very spectacular, really high moments with this club because we're talented enough. And I would imagine just because we're new and somewhat young that there'll be time where we'll be immature.
Just from a talent standpoint, having those bodies and numbers, how much does it help from a competition standpoint to get ready for a season, be able to do what you're able to do?
Well, I mean, Simeon's got to beat Horace Spencer up. Jordan's got to beat Tyler Harris out. Dangel's got to beat out T.J. Lang. Bryce and T.J. Dunnins and Taj and Kareem. So we've got 10 or New Williams. We have 10 or 11 guys, Devin, that are good players. And so there is more competition, and I think that's just going to make these practices really intense.
Bruce, speaking of Daniel, are you confident that everything will be good to go with him this season?
He is practicing and he is in school, and that's all I really can say. And so we hope we have it.
Any update on Trayvon Reed?
I mean, Trey's doing fine. We're staying in touch with him, and will be some determination on if and when he would come back. But he's still in our program, and we hope to get him back.
How close do you think Taj is to being maybe 100%?
Taj?
Yeah.
He's pretty close. I mean, he's under fire. It's real physical out there. I mean, I can tell you, so he's hit the floor about 5 or 6 times, and he's gotten up, and neither shoulder's even, come close to popping out. So that's a really good sign.
When that kind of thing happens, how much do you kind of wait? So you're like, oh man, I'm kind of worried every time he hits the floor like that.
Not anymore. I'm really not worried anymore.
You're good.